Welcome back to my YouTube channel Coins History Coins VC. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of rare and valuable $1 coins from the United States of America. These iconic coins are more than just pocket change. They carry amazing history, beautiful designs, hidden treasures, and shocking values that surprise collectors around the world. From rare P, D, and S mint mark coins to unusual color shades, era coins, silver varieties, and collector editions, some ordinary-looking $1 coins could actually be worth thousands of dollars, or even millions in rare condition. Whether your coin is shiny, toned, old, dirty, or circulated, never ignore it because valuable treasures can still hide in everyday collections. Coin collectors and investors are constantly searching for ultra-rare American dollar coins with historical importance and low mintages. In today's video, we'll explore the top 4 most valuable and expensive $1 coins, their history, mint marks, rare features, and current collector demand. So before you spend that old dollar coin sitting at home, make sure you watch this video until the end because you might be holding a small fortune in your hands. Top 1. The 1979 D Mint Mark $1 coin is one of the most historically important modern American dollar coins ever issued by the United States Mint. This coin belongs to the famous Susan B. Anthony dollar series, introduced in 1979 as a new attempt by the United States government to encourage the use of dollar coins instead of paper $1 bills. The D Mint mark found on the coin represents the Denver Mint facility, one of the major coin-producing branches of the United States Mint. The word Liberty is displayed prominently on the obverse side, symbolizing freedom, independence, and the core values of the United States of America. The 1979 D dollar became a groundbreaking issue because it was the first circulating United States coin to feature the portrait of a real American woman rather than an allegorical figure. The obverse side of the 1979 D Susan B. Anthony dollar displays a portrait of Susan B. Anthony facing right. She was a leading figure in the American women's suffrage movement during the 19th century and dedicated her life to securing voting rights and equal treatment for women. Her portrait on the coin was designed by Frank, who served as the Chief Engraver of the United States Mint. Around the portrait are the inscriptions, Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date, 1979. The small D Mint mark appears near the lower left side of the portrait, indicating production at the Denver Mint. Many collectors appreciate the strong and realistic design of Anthony's portrait, which reflects determination and leadership. The reverse side of the coin contains one of the most iconic designs used on modern American coinage. It features an eagle descending onto the moon while holding an olive branch, symbolizing peace and America's success in space exploration. This reverse design was inspired by the Apollo 11 mission insignia, honoring the historic moon landing achievement of the United States. Surrounding the eagle are 13 stars representing the original 13 colonies of America. The inscriptions, United States of America, $1, and E Pluribus Unum also appear on the reverse side. The combination of a women's rights pioneer on the obverse and a moon landing design on the reverse makes this coin unique in both social and scientific historical significance. The 1979 D Susan B. Anthony dollar was produced in very large numbers for circulation. Millions of coins were struck because the United States government believed small dollar coins would reduce costs and improve efficiency in daily commerce. However, despite the government's hopes, the coin faced significant public resistance. One major problem was that the coin looked too similar in size and color to the quarter dollar. Many people confused the two coins during transactions, causing frustration among consumers and businesses. Because of this confusion, the coin never became widely popular in everyday use, and many banks stored large quantities of unused dollar coins for years. Although the coin struggled in circulation, it eventually became popular among collectors. The 1979 D dollar is now recognized as an important part of modern American numismatic history. In circulated condition, the coin is generally affordable and can often be found in old collections or bank coin rolls. However, uncirculated examples with strong mint luster, sharp details, and minimal marks are more desirable. Coins graded by professional grading services in high mint state conditions such as can command significantly higher values in the collector market. Some exceptionally preserved examples are considered premium modern collectibles. The composition of the 1979 D dollar consists of copper-nickel clad material. The outer layers are made from copper and nickel bonded to a pure copper core. The coin weighs approximately 8.1 grams and measures 26.5 millimeters in diameter. It has a reeded edge similar to quarters and other modern American coins. Unlike older silver dollars such as the Morgan dollar or Peace dollar, the Susan B. Anthony dollar contains no silver. Even so, collectors value the coin because of its historical importance and unique place in United States coinage evolution. One fascinating aspect of the 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar is its role in honoring Susan B. Anthony herself. She spent decades fighting for women's suffrage, abolition, and civil rights. By placing her image on a circulating coin, the United States Mint recognized her contributions to American history. This decision was highly symbolic and represented changing attitudes toward recognizing women's achievements in national culture. Today, many historians and collectors view the coin as an important tribute to social progress and equality in America. Collectors also search for interesting mint errors and varieties associated with the 1979 D dollar. Some examples include off-center strikes, double dies, clipped planchets, and weak strikes. Error coins in high condition can become extremely valuable depending on rarity and demand. In addition, collectors often seek original mint sets containing 1979 D dollars because these coins tend to remain in better condition than coins released into circulation. The release of the Susan B. Anthony dollar in 1979 marked a major experiment in American currency modernization. The government hoped small dollar coins would eventually replace paper notes, reducing printing costs and increasing durability. Although the public did not fully embrace the coin, the lessons learned from the Susan B. Anthony dollar influenced later dollar coin programs. Future issues such as the Sacagawea dollar used a golden color to avoid confusion with quarters, directly addressing one of the main criticisms faced by the 1979 D dollar. Today, the 1979 D $1 coin remains a fascinating collectible for coin enthusiasts around the world. It represents more than just a piece of currency. It tells the story of American social change, women's rights, modern coin design, and the nation's ambitions during the late 20th century. Whether discovered in circulation, inherited through family collections, or purchased as part of a numismatic set, the 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar continues to hold lasting importance in American coin history. For collectors, historians, and investors alike, this coin stands as a symbol of courage, innovation, equality, and national achievement. Next top 4. The 1979 S Mint Mark $1 coin from the United States is one of the most famous modern American dollar coins ever produced by the United States Mint. This coin belongs to the historic Susan B. Anthony dollar series, which marked an important turning point in American coinage history. The year 1979 was especially significant because it was the very first year the Susan B. Anthony dollar was introduced into circulation. The S Mint mark on the coin indicates it was struck at the San Francisco Mint, a mint facility known for producing proof coins and high-quality collector issues. The word Liberty appears prominently on the obverse side of the coin, symbolizing the ideals of freedom and democracy in the United States of America. The obverse design of the 1979 S dollar features a portrait of Susan B. Anthony, the famous American women's rights activist who spent much of her life fighting for equality and women's voting rights. Her portrait was designed by Fran, the chief engraver of the United States Mint. Susan B. Anthony became the first real woman ever portrayed on a circulating United States coin, making this dollar historically groundbreaking. Around the portrait are the inscriptions, Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date, 1979. The small S Mint mark can be seen near the lower part of the portrait, indicating production at the San Francisco Mint. Many collectors admire the detailed engraving and strong appearance of Anthony's portrait, which reflects determination and leadership. The reverse side of the coin contains a dramatic image of an American eagle landing on the moon while carrying an olive branch. This design was inspired by the Apollo 11 mission insignia and symbolizes America's success in space exploration. The reverse also includes the inscriptions United States of America, $1, and E Pluribus Unum. Surrounding the eagle are 13 stars representing the original 13 American colonies. This reverse design connects the coin not only to monetary history but also to one of the greatest scientific achievements in American history, the moon landing. The combination of Susan B. Anthony on the obverse and the Apollo-inspired eagle on the reverse makes the coin unique and memorable among modern American dollars. The 1979 S dollar was produced mainly as a proof coin for collectors. Proof coins are specially struck using polished dies and specially prepared planchets to create sharp details and mirror-like surfaces. These coins were not intended for regular circulation but were sold directly to collectors in proof sets. Because of their beautiful appearance, proof Susan B. Anthony dollars remain popular among numismatists today. Many collectors enjoy the brilliant reflective surfaces and frosted details that make proof coins visually striking. One of the most famous varieties of the 1979 S dollar is the filled S and clear S mint mark varieties. On some proof coins, the S mint mark appears filled or blob-like, while on others it appears clear and sharply defined. The clear S variety is considered scarcer and more desirable among collectors. Many coin enthusiasts carefully examine their 1979 S proof dollars to identify which mint mark style they possess. High-grade examples of the clear S proof variety can command strong prices in the coin market, especially when professionally graded and preserved in original condition. The coin itself is composed of copper-nickel clad material. It contains outer layers of copper and nickel bonded to a pure copper core. The coin weighs about 8.1 grams and has a diameter of 26.5 millimeters. The edge is reeded, similar to quarters and many other American coins. One major issue with the Susan B. Anthony dollar was its similarity in size and color to the quarter dollar. Many Americans confused the two coins in daily transactions, which hurt public acceptance of the series. Even though the government hoped the coin would replace paper dollar bills, the public generally preferred paper currency. Despite its circulation challenges, the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar became an important historical and collectible coin. The series represented social progress by honoring a woman who fought for equal rights in America. Susan B. Anthony devoted her life to advocating for women's suffrage, civil rights, and educational opportunities. Placing her portrait on United States coin demonstrated recognition of her contributions to American society. Today, the coin remains a symbol of women's history and equality movements in the United States. Collectors around the world continue searching for high-quality 1979 S proof dollars. Coins with deep cameo contrast, perfect mirror fields, and flawless surfaces are especially valuable. Professional grading companies often assign grades such as to proof coins in exceptional condition. Perfect examples can sell for impressive premiums because of their rarity and eye appeal. In addition to regular proof issues, collectors also seek rare mint errors, double dies, and unusual strike characteristics connected to the 1979 S dollar series. The 1979 S dollar also holds importance in the broader history of modern United States coinage. The introduction of this coin marked an effort by the government to modernize the nation's currency system and reduce the costs associated with printing paper dollar bills. Although the Susan B. Anthony dollar did not fully succeed in circulation, it paved the way for future small dollar coins such as the Sacagawea dollar and presidential dollar programs. Lessons learned from the Susan B. Anthony series influenced later coin designs and helped improve public acceptance of newer dollar coins. Today, the 1979 S. Susan B. Anthony dollar remains one of the most recognizable American modern dollar coins. Whether preserved in proof sets, stored in coin albums, or discovered in collections inherited from family members, this coin continues to fascinate collectors and historians alike. Its connection to women's rights history, space exploration symbolism, and modern American coin design gives it lasting appeal. For many collectors, the 1979 S dollar is more than just currency. It is a small metallic piece of American history that represents courage, innovation, equality, and national pride next top 3. The 1979 P Mint Mark $1 coin is one of the most famous and historically important modern American dollar coins ever produced by the United States Mint. This coin belongs to the legendary Susan B. Anthony dollar series, introduced in 1979 as a new chapter in United States coinage history. The P Mint mark on the coin stands for the Philadelphia Mint, one of the oldest and most important mint facilities in the United States. The appearance of the word liberty on the obverse side reflects the values of freedom, equality, and democracy that define the United States of America. This coin became especially historic because it was the first circulating American coin to feature a real woman from United States history rather than a symbolic figure. The obverse side of the 1979 P. Susan B. Anthony dollar displays a portrait of Susan B. Anthony facing right. Susan B. Anthony was one of the most influential leaders in the women's suffrage movement and spent much of her life fighting for equal rights and voting rights for women in America. Her portrait was designed by Frank, the Chief Engraver of the United States Mint. The design captures her serious expression and determined personality, representing her lifelong dedication to justice and equality. Around the portrait are the inscriptions, "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the date, 1979. The small P mint mark appears near the shoulder area of the portrait, identifying the coin as a Philadelphia Mint issue. Many collectors admire the coin because of its clean design and strong historical symbolism. The reverse side of the coin features one of the most recognizable modern American coin designs. It shows an American eagle descending onto the moon while carrying an olive branch, symbolizing peace and national achievement. This design was inspired by the Apollo 11 mission insignia and celebrates America's successful moon landing program. Surrounding the eagle are 13 stars representing the original 13 colonies of the United States. The reverse also contains the inscriptions, "United States of America," $1, and "E pluribus unum." This combination of space exploration imagery and national symbolism gives the coin a unique identity among American dollar coins. The 1979 P. Susan B. Anthony dollar was struck in extremely large numbers because the United States government hoped the new small-size dollar coin would replace the paper $1 bill in daily circulation. Officials believed that dollar coins would last longer than paper notes and reduce production costs over time. However, despite these plans, the coin faced major challenges after release. One of the biggest problems was its similarity in size and color to the quarter dollar. Many Americans accidentally confused the two coins during transactions, making the Susan B. Anthony dollar unpopular in everyday commerce. Because of this confusion, the coin never achieved the widespread circulation success the government expected. Even though the coin struggled in public use, it later became highly interesting to collectors and historians. The 1979 P dollar is now considered a key modern collectible and an important part of United States numismatic history. Many circulated examples remain affordable and easy to find, but uncirculated specimens with bright mint luster and strong details are more desirable. Coins graded in high mint state conditions, such and by professional grading services, can become significantly more valuable. Collectors especially search for coins with minimal contact marks, clean surfaces, and strong strikes. One important variety associated with the 1979 P dollar is the wide rim, or near-date variety. On this version, the rim appears thicker and the date is positioned closer to the edge of the coin. This variety is scarcer than the regular narrow rim version and is highly sought after by collectors. Many coin enthusiasts carefully inspect their 1979 P dollars to determine whether they possess the valuable wide rim variety. In high grades, this version can command impressive prices in the numismatic market. The coin is composed of copper-nickel clad material. The outer layers consist of copper and nickel bonded to a pure copper center. The coin weighs approximately 8.1 grams and measures 26.5 millimeters in diameter. It has a reeded edge similar to quarters and many other American coins. Unlike older silver dollars such as the Morgan dollar or Peace dollar, the Susan B. Anthony dollar contains no silver. Nevertheless, the coin remains historically important because of its groundbreaking design and social significance. Another fascinating aspect of the 1979 P. Susan B. Anthony dollar is its role in honoring Susan B. Anthony herself. She dedicated her life to fighting for women's rights, educational opportunities, and social reform in the United States. Featuring her image on a circulating coin represented a major milestone in American cultural recognition. Before this coin, women rarely appeared on United States currency except as symbolic figures. The Susan B. Anthony dollar opened the door for future American coins honoring women and historical contributors from different backgrounds. Collectors today continue to search for high-quality examples, mint errors, and special varieties of the 1979 P dollar. Error coins such as double dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and die cracks can become especially valuable depending on rarity and condition. Coins preserved in original mint sets often display better surfaces and stronger luster than circulated examples. As interest in coin collecting continues growing through online communities, YouTube channels, and social media, the Susan B. Anthony dollar series has gained renewed popularity among younger collectors and beginners. The 1979 P dollar also represents an important moment in American economic history. During the late 20th century, the government experimented with new coinage systems aimed at improving efficiency and reducing long-term costs. Although the Susan B. Anthony dollar did not completely replace the paper dollar bill, it influenced future dollar coin programs such as the Sacagawea dollar and Presidential dollar series. Later designs used different colors and larger visual differences to avoid the confusion experienced by the Susan B. Anthony Next Top 3. The 1980p $1 coin of the United States is one of the most interesting modern American dollar coins ever produced by the United States Mint. This coin belongs to the famous Susan B. Anthony dollar series, a historic coin that became the first circulating United States coin to feature a real American woman instead of a symbolic figure. The coin was struck in Philadelphia in 1980 and carries the P Mint mark, representing the Philadelphia Mint facility. Many coin collectors and history lovers admire this dollar because it represents a major change in American coinage history and honors one of the most influential women in the fight for equality and voting rights in America. The word liberty appears proudly on the coin, showing the spirit and freedom of the United States, while the design itself reflects both history and modern American culture of the late 20th century. The obverse side of the 1980p Susan B. Anthony dollar features a portrait of Susan B. Anthony facing right. She was a powerful leader in the women's suffrage movement during the 19th century. Her efforts helped American women gain the right to vote many years later. Around the portrait are the inscriptions, "Liberty, in God we trust," and the year 1980. The small P mint mark can also be found near the shoulder area. The portrait was designed by Chief Engraver Frank Gasparro, who created a respectful and realistic image of Susan B. Anthony. Many collectors appreciate the detail of the hair, facial structure, and strong appearance shown on the coin. Unlike older silver dollars that were larger and heavier, the Susan B. Anthony dollar was made smaller for easier use in vending machines and daily commerce. The reverse side of the coin contains one of the most famous designs in modern American coinage. It shows an American eagle landing on the moon while carrying an olive branch. This design was inspired by the Apollo 11 mission insignia, celebrating America's achievement in space exploration. The reverse also includes the words United States of America, $1, and E pluribus unum. 13 stars surround the eagle, representing the original 13 American colonies. This powerful reverse design connects the coin not only to American currency history, but also to the technological achievements of the United States during the space race era. The moon landing design makes the coin especially attractive to collectors who love both coin collecting and space history. The 1980p Susan B. Anthony dollar was produced at the Philadelphia Mint in very large numbers. Millions of these coins were struck for circulation because the United States government hoped the small dollar coin would replace the paper dollar bill in daily use. However, many Americans disliked the coin because its size and color were similar to the quarter dollar. People often confused the two coins, causing problems in stores and vending machines. Because of this confusion, the Susan B. Anthony dollar did not become popular in circulation even though it was an important historical coin. Many banks stored large quantities of these dollar coins for years because public demand remained low. Even though the coin was not highly successful in circulation, collectors today find it very interesting. The 1980p dollar can still be found in circulation occasionally, but many are preserved in coin collections. In circulated condition, the coin is generally worth around $1 to several dollars depending on wear and appearance. Uncirculated examples with bright mint luster and sharp details can sell for higher prices. Coins graded by professional grading companies in very high mint state conditions such as may become significantly more valuable. Some rare error coins from the 1980p issue also attract strong collector interest. Errors such as off-center strikes, double dies, clipped planchets, or weak strikes can increase value dramatically. The composition of the 1980p Susan B. Anthony dollar is copper-nickel clad. The outer layers are made of copper and nickel bonded to a pure copper center. The coin weighs approximately 8.1 grams and has a diameter of 26.5 millimeters. The edge is reeded, giving it a textured appearance similar to many American coins. Although the coin is not made from silver, many collectors still enjoy its historical importance and unique design. The coin's smaller size compared to earlier silver dollars marked a major transition in United States dollar coin production. One of the reasons this coin remains important is because Susan B. Anthony herself is remembered as a legendary figure in American history. She dedicated her life to fighting for equal rights and women's suffrage. Featuring her portrait on a circulating dollar coin was a groundbreaking moment for the United States Mint. Before this coin, most American coins featured presidents, symbolic figures like liberty, or important national emblems. The Susan B. Anthony Dollar helped open the door for future American coins honoring women and historical figures from diverse backgrounds. Collectors often search for high-grade 1980p dollars in original mint sets because these coins usually remain in better condition than circulated examples. Coins with strong luster, minimal contact marks, and full details are especially desirable. Some collectors also seek varieties and mint errors connected to this series. The popularity of coin collecting on social media and YouTube has increased interest in Susan B. Anthony dollars, especially among beginner collectors looking for affordable and historic American coins. Another fascinating aspect of the 1980p dollar is its connection to the economic history of the United States. During the late 1970s and early 1980s, the government wanted to reduce the cost of printing paper dollar bills by encouraging the use of dollar coins. Although the Susan B. Anthony dollar was not fully accepted by the public, it influenced later dollar coin programs such as the Sacagawea dollar and Presidential Dollar series. These later coins used golden coloring to avoid confusion with quarters, solving one of the biggest problems faced by the Susan B. Anthony dollar. Today, the 1980p $1 coin stands as a symbol of American history, women's rights, and modern coinage innovation. It may not be the rarest coin in the world, but it carries powerful historical meaning and remains an important part of United States numismatic history. Whether found in pocket change, inherited in a family collection, or preserved in mint condition, the next top 2